How's it going, guys? Carl here from North Coast Constrictors. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a first. I have never done a feeding video, but I've decided that I'm going to do one tonight. Now, tonight I'm feeding 4 of my reticulated pythons, ranging in size from yearlings to sub-adults. Okay, so what I've got here is my tub, which I'm going to be putting the rats in, which are almost, well, will have defrosted. We feed frozen thawed. So these rats have been sitting in here for quite a while, and they are ready to come out. So in the order of size, this is for one of the yearlings, and then I will just put it on the paper towel like so. Okay. And then this bigger rat here is for an adult, a sub-adult male. And then I've got a much larger rat here for my sub-adult female. Okay. So I'll show you what I've got going on here. Okay, so inside this tub I've got 4 rats. You can see they vary in size, and I'm just soaking up a little bit of the water. Obviously we're gonna start the 2 smaller retics on that, then go to the next retic, slightly bigger, and then that is going for that's going into my big adult female. Well, she's not a big adult female, she's a sub-adult. She's probably about 7 feet long. The boy that's going to eat this is probably around about the 5-foot mark, and then there's 2 yearlings. But you're going to see them taking these meals. I just wanted to give you an indication of the size. That's my hand, so you can see roughly the size of the rodent to my hand. Okay, and then obviously this big rodent here. Okay, that's going to be good. That's going to be a meal for one of the bigger retics. This one is slightly smaller. But yeah, anyway, let's get cracking on with that. Okay, so when I feed, I like to take the temperatures. 38 degrees, 40 degrees, 41 degrees, 39.9 degrees. Okay, I like to feed the retics between 38 or 37 and 38 degrees Celsius. If it's too hot, it'll burn the inside of their mouths. If it's too cold, well, you know, then it's too cold. But ideally, I like them to be around between 38 and 40 degrees Celsius mark. So this is pretty much bang on right now. Okay, guys, so first we're going to feed Eden over here. She's a female motley purple albino het titanium, and then we're going to feed Asclepius, which is a purple albino het titanium. Okay, so I use my tongs. Excuse my back. They do come out quite hectic. And there we go. There she goes. Boom. Coil. And then what I do is I give the rats a little shake like that, just to kind of simulate a live prey. And then we move on to our other boy here. Well, the male. There he is, old Asclepius. He gets it, boom, and a nice coil. And then I just jiggle the rat around a little bit. Make sure he gets a good coil on it. Get a better picture there of what's going on. And then I'll let it go. Alright, so those are the two babies. Excuse the the glare from the glasses. Those are the two baby retics now that are taking a decent size rat for them. Let's move on to the bigger snakes. Okay, so this is my boy Kratos. He has got a hell of a feeding response, okay? A slightly bigger rat here for him. He comes shooting out like an absolute machine. You can see, there he is over there, you can see him. Down, 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 down. Oh, okay, we don't want to do that. Boom, and he's got it. Okay, so, yeah, a little bit too far out of the enclosure there. Okay, I'll give it a bit of a wiggle. And then, okay, so you can see he's got a nice tight grip. I've left the rat a bit wet so that he can get some hydration inside there. We'll close that up and just get him inside a bit more. And close the glass. Secured. And that is Kratos, and he's going to take that rat and enjoy it, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, so over here I've got Honey, my big female albino, lavender albino retic, and I've got my rat on a nice big tongs. You can see she comes straight out there, and I don't go put my hands anywhere near her. Give it a nice, please excuse the photography. I give the rat a bit of a shake, and then I'll leave her to constrict and eat that over the next couple of minutes. And there's my girl Honey, the lavender albino. She's just getting her mouth around the head and shoulders now of that rat. And it's quite a big rat, so it's going to take her a while to you know, get it in her, get it all the way down, halfway to 3/4 down her body. But yeah, it's quite amazing to see these guys eating and feeding and just the whole process, you know. Some people don't like it, and others do. And if you're a snake breeder and keeper, this goes with the job. This goes with the territory, you know. And back to Kratos over here. He's busy taking in the last bit of his rat. Look at that iridescence on that boy. Oh, camera's gone a bit blurry. Just the last part of the tail to get down. Give him a little bit of peace and quiet now. And here's my boy, old Kratos, all finished up with his meal. And he's going to come and stick his head out here. Hello, boy. How you doing? Look how beautiful your iridescence is looking. Everybody can see all your lovely colors. How did you enjoy your rat? Huh? Nope, there isn't any more. I'm hoping you're going to give us a yawn. Or have you done one already while I was filming somebody else? He probably thinks there's another meal coming for him. And there isn't, my boy, that was it. Here's my big girl all finished up now. And then you can see she's busy actually using the log to help maneuver the rat down further into her stomach. Where she is lying now, that is the hot spot of her enclosure. It's the bulky part of the rat going down there now. What she's going to do is she'll probably head down towards her water bowl, which is down that side, to go and get a drink of water. Or maybe she thinks I want to offer her another meal. And then for the next couple of days, she's going to curl up right on that spot over there. And she's going to digest that meal. What a beautiful snake she is. Lavender albino, 100% het genetic stripe. She may go and have a couple of gulps of water now, and then, as I say, she'll go and settle down on her hot spot, which is over there underneath the driftwood. Okay, guys, so that was feeding the 4 of my retics. As I say, I've never done a feeding video before, but I wanted to make this video for a couple of reasons. The feeding response of a retic is phenomenal. I also wanted to show you the safe way how to feed a retic. This is imperative, okay? You need one of these. You can see I used this hook here for the big snake, and then I used these big tongs, tweezers here for the smaller ones. Because the last thing that you want to do is offer a rodent with your hand. You saw that boy come launching out. He missed it. Normally he would have actually taken it a bit quicker, but I was trying to get him a little bit closer to the camera. Hopefully it came out okay. Normally it would have, it would have gone a lot smoother than that. So just, forgive my, I just try to get it closer to the camera so you can get a good view. Then when I offered my big female lavender albino retic there, I used these ones here. She came launching out the tub as well. It's not the tub, the enclosure. Now, that doesn't normally happen when I open her enclosure. Okay, you must understand that I have had these rats defrosting in this room here for a couple of hours. So the smell of rodent is floating around this room, and these snakes are in feeding mode. They know it's dinner time, okay? So they knew that the moment that glass slid open, there was a meal waiting, okay? I've done lots of videos where I've opened the glass and put my hands in and taken her out. I've had no issues. As you all know, I always practice tap training, hook tap training. I always touch my retics or my big snakes on their head with my snake hook, just to get them out of feeding response. When I stick my hand in to take them out, they don't do what you just saw and mistake my hand for a rat, because that's what will happen. So that's why I always use this before I take them out the tank. And whenever I offer them food, I offer it with one of these or one of these to avoid getting bitten. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and something different from North Coast Constrictors. Cheers for now. We'll see you in the next video.